What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. And happy Thanksgiving. Today, I wanted to talk about some of the many reasons why I'm thankful to have discovered what I've discovered over the last 5 years or so. Everything related to business and finance, silver and gold, and investing. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos. Subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos. Get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. Use promo code THANKS for a 15% discount until midnight tonight. Try out some G Fuel Energy Formula, $5 off your first order by clicking the link in the description. And of course, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. Refer one friend by the end of the month and they're going to give you 30 free fractional shares. Refer 3 friends by the end of the month and they're going to give you 1 free share of Apple with a chance of winning all the way up to 20. Refer 7 by the end of the month and they're going to give you 2 free shares of Apple with a chance of winning all the way up to 40. Everything will be linked in the description. Okay, so today is Thanksgiving. As the video is coming out, it's actually, I think, November 19th as I'm filming it. Shooting about 8, 9, maybe 10 videos today while I'm out here. The weather's getting cold and I'm trying to be as productive as I can on my half day off. Alright, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about why I'm thankful for what I do and why I'm thankful for really everything related to personal finance that I've discovered over the last couple of years. Because let's be honest, from the very start, before I knew about stacking silver and gold, before I knew about anything related to real estate, before I knew what the stock market was even about, before I knew anything like that, back when I was a kid, a youngster, a little whippersnapper, I obviously didn't have a high financial IQ, but I knew one thing. I knew it was smarter to save than to spend. So even when I was younger, when I was a kid, you get birthday money, stuff like that, I never blew through it. Got a little bit older, became a teenager, started working a little bit. I never burned through all the cash. Sure, I got takeout a little bit more frequently than I probably should have, but I wasn't out there like throwing money away. But then, about 5 years ago, coming up on 5 years actually, mid-December will be the 5-year mark. That's when I discovered, or officially got started stacking silver. So I'm going to break this video up into a couple of different parts. And when it came to silver, I started stacking toward the tail end of 2017. That's when I officially got started stacking. I started stacking gold a couple months after. And the reason I started doing so was a friend put me onto it. And I'm going to save that story for a video that I think I'm going to be posting tomorrow. Why I started stacking silver. But I want to talk about why I'm thankful for stacking silver. And it's because over the last 5 years, I've learned a lot. Silver and gold. I've learned so much. So much beyond precious metals, thanks to the precious metals. I mean, I learned, a lot of the different industrial uses. I learned a lot about the history of real, true, honest money. And I learned one of many ways that I can take action on my own without relying on anyone or anything or any government or any bank to keep me afloat or to save me or to save the day. Something I can do to take matters into my own hands and at least stand a chance of fighting off inflation, combating inflation, hedging against inflation. Now, it really depends on what's going on in the world. That's not really what we're going to dive into in this particular video, but there are different things in the world that can happen that can drive up the spot price, that can drive down the spot price, that can drive up inflation, that can drive down inflation. And the precious metals, specifically the silver and gold, I'm not really all that into platinum, palladium, and rhodium. I like silver and gold. But when it comes to precious metals in general, I'm thankful that I was able to discover a concept on how I can take matters into my own hands, hold real, true, honest money, biblically recognized as money, internationally recognized as money, constitutionally recognized as money, real, true, honest money in my own hand. So that's one of the reasons I'm thankful for the silver and the gold. I also wanted to talk about investing a little bit, why I'm thankful for investing. Again, I'm going to save why I started investing for another video, but I'm thankful that I got started investing. And they always say it's all about timing. Not timing the market necessarily, but, you know, sometimes it's a better time or a worse time to make certain types of investments. Now, when I first got started investing, it was toward the end of 2019. I don't even know if you want to call it investing, though. I was merely just dabbling. I downloaded an investing app, and I was barely buying anything at all. I knew that there were 3 particular industries that I wanted to begin investing in. I didn't know where to start. I didn't even know how to start. I had no clue how to do any type of technical or fundamental analysis. I didn't understand what PE ratios are. I didn't even know what dividends were. When I received my first dividend, I was like, why did that just happen? I had no idea. But I'm glad that I got started, and I spent basically Q4 of 2019 just merely dabbling and just studying, just becoming a student of the process, reading as much as I could, researching, watching videos, reading articles, going through earnings reports. Didn't know what in the world I was looking at, but I was trying my best to understand. It's really complicated when you first get started, but you know, once you get the ball rolling and once you get the basics down, everything else is very easy to learn. But I spent Q4 of 2019 just dabbling, and then I spent Q1 of 2020 kind of doing the same thing. Didn't really have much of a sense of direction when it came to investing. I just knew that I wanted to continue to learn before I made any big moves. And I decided to save up. I was like, well, instead of risking making a bad decision, I'm going to save up, and once I know exactly what I want to do, then I'm going to, you know, dive right in. So I spent January, February, and March of 2020 doing just that. And then, surprise! March of 2020, collapse of planet Earth happened. Everything crashed 20, 30, 40%, some even more. Didn't know what in the world was going on. I didn't dive right in right away just because I didn't know how I was going to be affected financially when it came to my job, when it came to everything else. So I didn't do anything. I held off. I remained very, very cash heavy. They said 2 weeks to stop everything, and you know, after about 2 weeks went by, I realized, I was like, you know what, this probably isn't as serious as they're making it out to be. So at that point, after 2-3 weeks or however long it was, I decided to dive in, and I bought a whole bunch of, you know, everything really toward the bottom. And it's really nice because I continued buying everything at the bottom because we were at the bottom for a very long time. And I just kept buying and buying and buying as much as I could, as often as I could. And I was able to buy everything at, you know, I was able to buy a lot at like half the price. And when things started to pick back up, I continued buying in. You know, I bought on the way back up. And because I bought so much at the bottom, yeah, I dollar cost averaged my way in on the way up. But I bought so much at the bottom, I'm still up over 100% on many of the stocks that I picked. I'm up close to 30% overall because it's been a couple of years and I've been buying new stuff, and I'm more so into index funds now. But by doing this, I was able to learn a lot, and I was able to really develop a far better understanding of what passive income truly is and how much it can like absolutely change your life for the better in more ways than you could ever even imagine. And you don't need to have like thousands and thousands of dollars coming in passively every month. As nice as that would be, I'm nowhere close to that, but trust me, I understand that would be fantastic. But did you know that a measly $50, $100, $200 coming in every month could make a world of a difference? Now all of a sudden, one of the bills that you pay every month is paid for because you have that money coming in passively. Even if it's just your phone bill, start with that. Start with your smallest bill and figure out what you need to do to work your way up to have enough passive income coming through to take care of the smallest bill. And then once it's covered, work on getting the next bill covered. Sure, it might take years. It could even take decades. But guess what? You're going to be paying those bills for decades either way. So why not set a goal? That's what I've been doing. And that's what I've been consistently doing for the last year and a half. I know I said I've been dabbling since the end of 2019, but I didn't even really fully get started until the crash of 2020, which I guess is over a year and a half at this point, but 2 years, however long it's been. I've been doing it consistently, and I've been fully committed for the last year and a half for sure, because that's when I really started to understand. That's when I really started to see the impact. That's when I really started to notice what can actually happen and what can actually change. So I'm for sure thankful for that. Now, one other thing that I wanted to talk about, being thankful for, obviously on Thanksgiving, is I'm thankful I get to do what I do for a living. I'm thankful that I get to wake up in the morning excited to conquer the day. A lot of people, that alarm goes off in the morning and it's just like instantly like, oh God, another day of this nonsense. I wake up in the morning, oftentimes before my alarm even goes off, and I'm just, instantly in a good mood because I'm so excited to do what I do every single day. I work crazy hours, and that's mainly by choice. I guess you can say I work 3 jobs. I work one job, which is like a marketing job, and I'm thankful that it's a stay-at-home type of job, which I've been working from home since before there was even a pandemic, so the pandemic didn't force me to stay home or anything like that. It's not physically demanding in any way, shape, or form. I just sit there. It's mentally taxing, but it's easy on the body. My other job, however, not mentally taxing at all, but it is all physically demanding, exhausting. I feel like I'm in like... I feel like I don't even know how to explain it. I'm sore from head to toe by the time I clock out. But in a good way. And as I walk out the door, I feel accomplished. I feel satisfied. I feel like I contributed and I did something that's really important, because it is. So those are 2 of the 3 jobs, and I guess you can say everything I do on the internet is my other job, which I'm obviously thankful for as well. I can come to the woods and tell stories for a living. It's awesome. What I'm doing right now, this is incredible. I'm thankful for it. I'm grateful, thankful, and appreciative. This is not something that I take lightly. This is not something I take for granted. I wake up every morning and I say thanks to the man upstairs for giving me another opportunity to do what I do. At the end of the day, before I go to sleep, I say thank you once again to the man upstairs for allowing me to conquer another day and allowing me to get one step closer to my goal. I'm thankful, man. I have, I guess, a God-given absurd amount of energy, way more stamina than I probably should have. Way more energy than what's even realistic for a human being to have, and I fully believe it's because he knows that everything I'm doing is for the right reason. I want to help people. I want to change lives. I want to get myself in the best position possible so that I can then move on and start helping other people get into the best position possible. I want to get into real estate, and it's not out of greed. It's because I want to put a roof over somebody's head. I want to grow my small business into a large business, maybe even a full company one day. Not out of greed. It's so that I can employ people, give people jobs. You know how nice it would be to be the one signing the checks and know that somebody is able to pay rent because of you, somebody's able to feed their kids because of you, somebody's able to upgrade their car that's about to collapse, about to implode. They can upgrade their car, get a safer family vehicle because of you and what you built up. Somebody can have financial security because of you. That's awesome to me. And I don't believe that I'm ever going to be able to get to that point unless I'm doing these 70, 80, 90 plus hour weeks, which most people are not physically capable of doing. I don't think that's what human beings should even be capable of doing. For whatever reason, I am, and I think it's a God-given gift because I have good intentions, and I'm thankful for that. So anyway, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Stay safe. Have a good holiday. If you live somewhere that's not America, just happy Thursday, I guess. And let me know in the comments, what's something you're thankful for? It could be something family related, it could be something money related, it could be something work related, it could be whatever you want. What's something you're thankful for? Head on down to the comments and let me know. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Go and get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel in the biggest possible way. Use promo code THANKS for a 15% discount until midnight tonight. Sale ends in just a couple of hours. Try out some G Fuel Energy Formula, $5 off your first order by clicking the link in the description. And of course, last but not least, make sure to go and get your up to 12 free fractional shares by downloading Webull and funding your account. Refer one friend by the end of the month and they're going to give you 30 free fractional shares for the referral. Refer 3 friends by the end of the month and they're going to give you a guaranteed free share of Apple with the chance of winning all the way up to 20. If you refer 7 friends by the end of the month, they're going to give you 2 guaranteed free shares of Apple with the chance of winning all the way up to 40. And for every friend you refer that enables crypto trading on the platform, they're going to give you $5 worth of crypto of your choice between Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, Shib, and Cardano. Everything will be linked in the description. And once again, I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Happy Thanksgiving. What are you doing for Thanksgiving? Spending time with the family, spending time with friends, spending time at work with your coworkers? How are you celebrating and what are you thankful for? Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you tomorrow. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.